Nathaniel claims that his wife Michelle's family has been trying to sabotage their relationship since the beginning. He says that they have accused him of molesting Michelle's children on multiple occasions. He swears nothing ever happened, but Michelle's sister Julie says she knows that Nathaniel molested her nieces and that she witnessed him beating them. Your sister-in-law believes that you molested and abused your stepdaughters, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do the standing up.
I don't want to stand up.
No. Up.
I'll stand up, but I'm not standing up because I'm guilty.
Okay. Well, you stand up until you prove that you're innocent.
Stand up because I have respect for you.
Okay, thank you. Why do you think that your sister-in-law, because your wife doesn't believe you did this, right?
No, she don't.
Okay. Why do you believe that your sister-in-law is saying these things?
Because of my past. I mean, I got a past on a charge, and that's what they're going off of.
You're a sex offender.
No, I'm not a sex offender.
What are you? What
I got
was
a
the charge?
felony injury to a child. I'm not a sex offender or anything.
What happened?
I went to a party, and I met a girl, and we had a relationship, and that's what happened. I didn't know her age.
She was underage?
Yeah, she told me she was 19. She was actually 17.
Okay. And you were arrested for it?
I wasn't arrested. I was placed on felony probation.
Okay. So how did your sister-in-law find out about that?
I told him before I even got with Michelle.
You told Michelle?
No, I told the whole family. It's all happened. I'm tired of it, you know.
How long has this been going on? How long has she been accusing you?
For about 2.5 years now.
2.5 years?
Yes.
And how did the accusation start?
Because I wouldn't let them go over to the in-laws' houses, because I mean I figured that was a bad place. They were filling the kids' heads full of crap, which they have been.
What were they telling you? What were they telling the kids?
Telling them that I was a molester, that I was going to molest them if their mom stayed with me.
Were the police or CPS involved?
They were for about 6 months, but whenever the cops and the CPS got involved, then you know they questioned everybody, my daughters, my wife, and I, and they didn't see anything wrong with what I was doing. I mean, I was just being a good dad, you know, checking them, making sure that they wiped their butt. And if they, you know, if they
And so
like
what was the outcome of these investigations into you?
that I couldn't make sure that, you know, they were wiping good, and that was it.
And you couldn't be, like, alone when they were bathing?
No.
That's what you're...
No, that was never even said.
Oh, that wasn't said?
No, that was never said through CPS.
Have you ever been accused of child abuse, molestation ever before in your life?
No.
No. So how has it affected you and your wife? Sister-in-law's affected you, saying, hey...
We're not married anymore. We got a divorce
you're divorced?
We're divorced now because of this. A month ago, we finally got a divorce. She totally screwed up my life. She ran my name down. She posted my name all over Facebook, saying I was a chomo, child molester, this and that. If anybody wants me, gave them my address, everything.
Are you trying to get your wife back?
Yeah. She even went to the school and told people that I was molesting my kids and told everybody to keep their kids away from me because I'd molest them.
And you came here today, you took a lie detector test, and you're hoping to clear your name from what your sister-in-law has accused you of. Did you ever, she tells a story, you had the kids bent over on the bed, pants pulled down, and you had
That never happened.
A wooden spoon and something else, a paddle.
No, never happened. I don't own a paddle, for one thing. I did spank
That part, I find unusual that you would like line up instruments to spank a child.
Okay, I did use a belt before CPS got involved.
Yeah.
You know, they showed us a different way of dealing with, you know, punish them. That's what I've been doing.
Okay. Let's meet your sister-in-law, Julie.
You are a son of a...
You're a liar!
You're a liar! I witnessed it!
You're a stupid bitch!
You're a stupid...
Get away from me!
You're a liar! I'm a liar! I witnessed...
You have done nothing about my life, you dumb...
I lied at your mouth!
Yeah!
At your mouth!
Yeah!
You keep your mouth shut! No!
Julie, what you said you saw him do something. What did you see him do?
I was staying with them for a period of time. While I was there, one night, he was yelling at the kids. I went and told my sister, because I got scared. She told me, go open the door. So I did. What I witnessed, he had the paddle, he had the belt, and the spoon on the bed. The girls had been over with their pants down, and he was in there spanking them and yelling at them.
He admits that he spanked with the belt.
But he also used a paddle. I seen it. It was red.
So
It
when he
had holes
switch
in it.
off?
I don't know. I only witnessed it that one time.
When you witnessed it, what did you do?
I went and told my sister.
You didn't stop
She
him?
didn't. She did not want me to say anything.
You
and I
didn't,
did
your
this.
initial thing wasn't to bust in the room and stop him from doing it?
I opened the door and I said something to him. I told him
What'd
to
you
stop.
say?
I told him to knock it off.
And did
They
he
don't need
stop?
to be yelled at.
Did he-
Yes. And then he let
Being
them
yelled
know.
at or being hit?
Being hit and
If I
yelled
was doing
at.
it, then why did you call the cops in and get me arrested then?
Because we wouldn't have been able to see the girls. Wink.
Oh, I'd have been in jail then. You could have had whatever you wanted, just like you got now, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Michelle wanted my family to see those girls.
But you also believe that he molested these girls.
Yes.
Why do you believe that?
Because when they would come over to our house, the oldest one, I had to actually drag it out of her. I asked her.
Did she come to you and say something, or did you drag it out of her?
The first time I had to drag it out of her. After
and
that,
why
she
did
was
you?
open.
Why did you drag it out of her? Did you believe something was going on?
They were doing stuff with other kids that they
They were
weren't supposed to
acting
do.
sexual inappropriate.
That
Yes.
started before I even got with Michelle. Because when
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It didn't.
Yeah, right.
No, it didn't.
So you saw them acting out, and you asked her, and what did she tell you?
She's all, well, he pulls our pants down and looks at our vagina areas, and she wrote.
Fly and a half.
Did you ever look down at their privates?
I checked her butt. That's about it. Michelle was sitting right next to me every time we did it.
Michelle would. Why wouldn't it just? I'm just curious. Why wouldn't the mom do it?
Why wouldn't Mom do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. We were sitting right next to each other.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that a man would be looking at a little girl's.
See,
Spot
all I was
to
doing
check
was being a
scissors.
freaking father, making sure they were clean.
But if your sister's there, why wouldn't she just do it?
Because my sister didn't care.
Is she that? Like she would let another man molest
Yeah.
her children? Your sister would let
Wow,
a man
you're a real
molest her children?
sister. You know that? You're a real winner.
Well, she's still with you. Even though you're divorced,
You're
she's
just
still living
jealous.
with you.
Oh,
That's
are you
what-
still together with her?
Because
Yeah,
I'm better
she's
looking
still
than you
living with
are.
me.
All right. Well, see, I didn't know that. You said you were
Yeah,
divorced.
well, we are divorced, but
well,
she's still in my house.
I
in our
just
house,
assumed
living with
that
us.
you weren't together anymore.
No, we're still together.
Okay. You don't like him, do you?
No, I don't.
Did you ever like him?
No.
No. When the niece came to you and told you that story, did you call the police?
Yes.
You
Well, I
did?
called the CPS because Michelle said she was going to keep her kids away from our family if we said anything. And
But you did say something. You still called CPS.
yes, we called CPS behind their back.
How about the fact that there's big investigation and they didn't come up with anything?
He wasn't cleared on.
He wasn't arrested. He wasn't found guilty of molestation.
Right. I don't know why he didn't get it for rape.
Because
That's
nothing
not-
happened.
That's not the story we got.
Hold on a second. Rape? We left from molestation to rape?
He, with the 17-year-old, it was.
It wasn't even rape. It wasn't even molestation, Julie.
Bull.
Get it right.
Bull.
Yeah.
Bull. Real.
Yeah. Right.
First of all, the 17-year-old has nothing to do with this story, right? She's not even part of your family. That was something from his past. We are talking about, you said you saw something. You said you heard something.
Yes.
Okay. And like I said, you believe you saw him physically whipping with a paddle, and you didn't do anything. And then your niece comes to you and says, my stepdaddy is molesting me, and you didn't do anything, and then later you called CPS.
I did that for my family, so my family could see.
But
the kids.
you're sitting here like yelling at your sister, but like you really didn't do anything either. When you saw him beating your nieces, did you move out the next day?
Yeah, it was like a day or two later.
I kicked you out because of your mouth. Get it right. I told you, get the hell
Yeah,
out.
because I was gonna say something.
You know I
Let's
didn't do
meet.
nothing.
Really?
Yeah,
Your
really.
We haven't
ex-wife
been
and your
in your-
sister Michelle.
We haven't been in your life. We haven't been talking
Yeah,
to you.
okay.
You've never told me anything like that. You've never been there when he spanked the kids. You're a liar.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
When you were in the
You're
bathtub.
a liar.
When you were in the
You
bathtub.
are a liar.
I
You
told
were there
you,
when
and
he
you
spanked
told me to
you.
go open the
Steve,
door.
You've never molest these kids. He never touched them, ever. He's never used a spoon on them, ever.
Yes, he has. I've seen it.
He hasn't. We've never owned a paddle.
Yes, he has.
No, we don't own a paddle.
I've seen it.
You're a liar.
You showed it to me.
You ruined our marriage by all these false accusations.
I didn't.
Yes, you
did. You guys ruined it because of his mouth. You even said it yourself.
You lied.
You admitted to spanking the child at the very least. We know that, right?
Yes.
And the question I ask, he says he's inspecting your daughters, disciplining them. Why is he doing that?
I mean, I do spank their butts. I don't use anything on
But
them.
why would you let him inspect their butts for cleanliness if you're sitting right there?
Well, at the time, I wasn't there
You
with him.
said you were.
You're sitting on the couch whenever they come out.
I mean,
I'm just saying, this, and I'm not saying he did anything wrong.
he didn't touch him at all. He's never touched them.
You believe he's never molested?
Yeah, I don't think
Why
he
did you
was.
guys get divorced?
Because of all the false accusations.
Yeah, but if he didn't do anything,
Because they said if
let
she didn't,
her answer the question.
Sorry.
If he didn't do anything, if you felt he never did anything wrong, why did you guys get divorced?
Because they wanted me to get away from him.
Who?
My family wanted me to get away from him.
But you still live with them.
Yeah, because of the kids.
Well, yeah, that's a good reason. Yeah, that's a very good reason to stay together. Julie, you came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked you, are you lying that you witnessed Nathaniel hit Michelle's daughter with a paddle on their bare butts? You said no. You told the truth. And I mean, you know, but he admits to that. Are you lying that any of Michelle's daughters told you that Nathaniel sexually touched them? You said no, and you told the truth.
I pass.
Do you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? Visit the link in the description to get my help. Nathaniel, and during the show, he's confessed to hitting the kids with a belt, beating them. And when he went into the lie detector test, he confessed to beating the kids with a belt and leaving red marks. He's also hit them with his hand. Okay, we asked you, did you ever pull down the pants of any of Michelle's daughters to hit them? And you said no. And the results of that question is you did not tell the truth.
What?
Have you ever had any sexual contact with any of Michelle's daughters? And you said no, and you told the truth.
Told you I never molested them.
Why did you pull her pants down?
I didn't pull their pants
come
down.
on. I mean, let's give her some credit. She saw a lot of things going on there, and she saw the pants down. And you failed for that one. You tell the truth about the sexual contact, which is really good. The pulling the pants down and spank them, is it wrong? Yes. Is it the worst thing in the world? No. I probably wouldn't go to jail for it. So wouldn't you admit that you did do that? Come on, give me that.
Yeah, I would admit to it.
Okay.
But
Did you do it?
I don't remember doing
Okay.
it.
But you could have.
There we go.
Okay. There you go. So the test is right. Okay. Now, is he a good husband to you?
Oh, yeah.
Is he a good father to the kids?
Yeah, he's always there for him.
All right. So you don't plan on leaving him, right?
No.
No.
Not
What
now that I know that he didn't
What
sexually.
do you want to say to each other? You knowing now that he didn't sexually molest your.
I'm not gonna like him anymore, or any less.
I want you to quit running my
I
name
hate
in the
him.
ground.
Why? You're a piece of dirt. You deserve it.
I'm a piece
You
of
deserve
dirt.
to be locked
The
up for
lady-
the rest of your life.
Really?
He deserves to be locked up for the rest of his
It
life.
proves right there that I didn't do a
all he
damn
does is yell
thing.
at her.
He should go to jail for the rest of his life for yelling at your sister.
He's a dirtbag.
Really? No.
Why
He's
don't you
never
let your
molested any
sister live
kids.
her life? She's happy. Why
I
wouldn't
don't
you?
care how she lives her life,
Yeah,
Steve.
you do care.
No, I don't. I care for the kids.
You care
That's
for the
all I
kids.
care about.
No, you're not
I'm
raising
here for the
kids.
kids.
You know
so
what?
nice try.
I just don't like you. Get the hell off my stage. You made a mistake, whatever, you've gone through the system, and that should be it. Everybody gets a second chance in life. You made some bad choices as far as parenting. You're trying to correct them. You didn't molest the kids, which is the big thing. You are trying to be better parents. I hope I hope this helps your relationship. And I feel sorry for you because no matter what, they're your family, and if they really hate him, it's never going to be easy for you. But I'm glad you came and cleared your name. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Good luck, buddy.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.